Alright, we're back. We just made it to town. I said I was gonna level, but I don't know. I just wanted to go ahead. I think we're pretty alright level. I feel we'll be alright. I really don't want to level without the rest of the group anyway. That way, like, everyone could level together. So, yeah. Yaska! Let's hope some of the guys made it here. Hey. Caius, Arya, you're alright. Rubia, you don't have to shout. Why do you have to be like that? I was so worried about you. Sorry. I'm glad you're okay, too. Where are Forrest and Tilkis? They're both at the inn. Where's your father? We have a lot to discuss. For now, let's go rendezvous with the others. Rubia joined the party. Alright, to the inn. Awesome. Yellow shard. I'll take it. Arya, Kais.
It's good to see you again. We were at the mercy of the rapids and ended up being swept all the way to Yaska.
Oh my. We washed up on shore along the way and walked here. Thank goodness we found you.
I couldn't agree more.
We were worried. Rubia was so worried about Kais or something.
Dear brother, they don't need to hear about that.
Sorry.
Kais, you don't seem like yourself. What happened to your father? Don't tell me.
Dad is dead. What? What happened? One of the Inquisitors, Rami, controlled Caius' father and made him attack us. We fended him off and dispelled the precepts, but Ramnus was badly injured and Rami...
If only we had been there to help you. Ramnus.
I'm sorry about your father. I know you're struggling, but you can't let it beat you. That's not all. When Rami killed my dad, I lost control, and I transformed into a beast. You transformed?
I see. You didn't have a Sanctus, so I thought you wouldn't transform.
If it weren't for Caius' transformation, we might not have escaped our pursuers. An unexpected transformation, huh? This is a lot to deal with all at once, but never forget that your power is what saved you and Arya. My power saved us?
I don't know what happened when you transformed. The brutality of it may disgust you. But that transformation was a result of your love for your father. It was not a mistake. I know it will take some time to work out your own feelings, but never forget that.
Yeah, I get it. Caius, now that we're all up to speed, we need to decide what to do next.
There are still a number of things we don't know.
First, what was the Pope trying to accomplish by imprisoning Lemornians? We know he wants to collect Patients, but we have no idea what he intends to use them for. Arya, any thoughts? I wouldn't have thought it possible until I saw the imprisoned Lemornians, but he may be collecting Patients to invoke the law of life.
The law of life?
What does that have to do with the Lemornians? The law of life is a form of the precepts. In other words, it's a kind of magic. They say it can revive the dead and grant eternal youth to the living. Bring back the dead? Is that really possible? I don't know. At
the very least, His Holiness seems to believe it is. That's why he needs the Patience to invoke the law of life. But the church doesn't know how to create its own Patience. The Lemornians must have been captured as part of the search. This is all just conjecture, mind you. Patience are those red stones, right? Were they made by the Lemornians? I can't say for sure, but my understanding is that the Lemornians created the Patience. They say the Patience contain incredible magical power. Again, I can't attest to that personally. But the church's records indicates a massive Patient was created during the Beast War. Only the Lemornian know what became of it. I assume the reason they were torturing Lemornians was to discover its location. I don't know if they found anything, but the law of life has been invoked several times by the church. But apparently, they haven't been successful to date. I can only assume they didn't have enough magical power from the Patients, and the law of life had one other serious side effect. Side effect? The spots in the sewers only appeared after the experiments with the law of life. It's hard to imagine the two are unrelated. So it's true. All of it started on this continent. What do you mean? Alright. Oh, right. We hadn't told you about it. Forrest and I came to Arella to investigate what caused the spots to appear in our country. We heard someone who looked like a member of the clergy invoke large-scale precepts in Senshibia. I can only assume now that it was the law of life, and the spots appeared as a result of it. Now that we know the cause, we need to figure out the reason. We have to prevent the infestation from spreading. The Pope wants Patience, and Kais has one of them. If we include the pendant, that makes 2. Arya, do the experimental invocations of the law of life require Patience as well? Most likely. The law of life is a set of incredibly complex precepts. Because of their complexity, no one has actually deciphered their structure. Without a powerful magical catalyst, using the law of life is impossible. So as long as Kais has the Patience, we've prevented at least one invocation. But we don't know how many Patients exist out there. I don't know if anyone has an accurate count. Any information we do have is outdated. How many Patients does the Pope have? I think it's safe to assume His Holiness is no longer in possession of any Patients. There haven't been any new experiments conducted since the spots first appeared. That simplifies things. As long as no new spots appear, all we have to do is exterminate the current ones. No, the spots have continued to increase in number, but I don't know why. It certainly seems the genie is already out of the bottle. That's not good.
Lord Tilkis, if the law of life spawned the spots, I think it merits further investigation.
Very true.
The precepts were originally developed by the Lemornians. Perhaps we should visit Lemorn.
The desert city Lemorn?
Of course. I can't guarantee the city still exists. What do you think? Should we take the chance?
Absolutely. We can't just go back empty-handed. Is it okay if I keep traveling with you guys? I don't have a Sanctus, so I don't know if I'm really human or Lemornian. But I want to learn the truth. Dad died to give me that chance. I want to make those Inquisitors pay. They killed my parents and Caius' father too, so I'm going too. Please let me go with you as well. But Arya, you would be betraying the church. Even so, I want to go with you. I want to know more about the law of life and about the future of the church desires. Until I understand where the church is going, I can't bring myself to believe in it. I get what you're saying, Arya. Let's all go together. I want to know what's going on in this country, and I want to know more about myself. That's why I'm going to find out. I don't want to see anyone else suffer. Wonderful. Our goals may be different, but we're on this together.
Let's make our way to the desert. This is going to be a long journey. After we learn what we need to here, we should ask the merchants at Northgate about the Lemorn Desert. We may be able to get better information about Lemorn.
To the north, then. Off we go. Tilkis and Forrest join the party. Alright, so I can bring them into the party. Bow, 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 bow. No. Bada bing. Alright. Now let's go see what they got to sell here, because they gotta have some weapon shops or something. Seal ward. It's a good ingredient store. Give me maxed out these. Okay. Maxed out these. Take maxed out these. And I'll take maxed out these. Thank you. Alright, now where's our weapon shop? There's gotta be one around here. Come on. Here we go. What do you got? Alright. Buy 2 of these. 1 of this. And 1 of this. Thank you. Let's get those equipped. Bastard sword. And mitem. Alright. And we need armor too, but we're kind of broke. Wrong option. Alright, he doesn't sell armor. Alright. What about an inn? The password that I can use. Alright, no, we don't need that, really. I don't think so. Alright, so to the north. It's a long journey. I am probably going to level though, so on the next part we'll make our journey to the Lemoran Desert. Didn't I say I should ask some merchants something here in town? Joshua? Who's Joshua? No. And she's happy. Oh, he's a Lemoran too. Awesome. $1,000 per horn for that rhino thing. That's good to know. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess my last statement stands. I'm going to level. On the next part, we'll make our trip to the desert. See you then.